Alrighty. So I'm gonna go with the heavy flamer for now. Maybe if any of you have comments or suggestions on what weapon I should be using, why don't you leave them in the comments. But for now, I'm gonna stick with the flamer. I'm gonna give my heavy support plasma cannon. And he's sticking with a bolter and his medkit.
Narcisium.
Narcisium. Any particular meaning behind that name?
That is the whole drill medkit thing he's got on his left hand.
Oh yeah,
It's called a...
I'm aware of that. I was just wondering if there was a specific reason behind that name.
Not that I'm aware of. But, you know, are you helping light the candles, or are we just trying to melt them?
Melt them.
There are pieces of the game that lack a bit of realism. Like when you accidentally shot your flamer at the hand grenade table and ammo table.
Yeah.
Probably should have had a result.
Probably.
In general, guys, that's a bad idea.
Nah, it's a good idea.
Name Mortis.
One more time, Shane.
Iralze Mortis.
Iralze Mortis. Angel of Death. Certainly looks like a portal to hell. Alright, here we go. What was that? Alright, map? Where are we going? Holy crap. Back. I guess we're going in here. Wait. We don't have an objective. Oh, yeah, we do. It's over here, I believe. Is where the signal thing for the Dark Angels beacon. I believe it was somewhere over here is where they said it was gonna be. So
yeah, it's a long way to go.
Go through here, make a right. Alright. I was about to say, good thing I'm covered in armor, but my face isn't.
Yeah, you've got a psychic hood on, though, which does tend to have something of a force field about it. That was creepy.
Let the flamer go down the tight tunnel first.
I mean, it sounds like good strategy to me.
Yep. You want to go first? Onward! What'd I do? Thing's making me nervous. Incoming! How does a flamer become jammed?
Something in the Prometheum?
Like, seriously.
We all die.
Map? Quickest way.
So, plasma weaponry in the 41st millennium
I'm gonna go down.
is a spray of super hot plasma. You can have plasma guns, you can have plasma pistols, and you can have plasma cannons, which is what Copton's heavy weapon specialist is currently walking around with. But essentially, the trouble with these guns is every now and then when they jam, the plasma still tends to get super hot and it often explodes inside the gun, making them a rather hazardous weapon to wield in the 41st millennium. So we're hoping that Copton's heavy weapon specialist doesn't manage to kill himself by firing his plasma cannon too much.
Vengeance God come.
I was hoping to go straight through there, but no. That beacon. There it is. Dissecting room? I'm heading to the dissecting room? Okay, looks like I need to go...
Well, you're just going through it.
He ran away!
Reload.
Yep. Through there and around. Let's zoom with the flamer.
Can you imagine the smell of all of your enemies right now?
Ugh.
That's why you have the face mask and the breathing apparatus, just so you don't have to smell it all.
They are overwhelming us.
Are they? Oh, apparently I hadn't killed him. Reload. Boom. Lock that, please. Heal him. What do you think? Think I should heal myself?
Yeah. Probably.
Heal me.
Complete. within us are uncounted.
Map. So up the stairs and out that door. Down those stairs and into that room. Okay. Wait a minute. Think it is. It's on a lower level, ain't it? I'm betting I'm gonna have to go,
Maybe?
I'm betting I'm gonna have to go through here. Maybe not. Maybe I think I come out here and this is just the upper level and there's another lower level that I can access that room from. Because looking at
Yeah,
it,
it seems distinctly possible.
there's no door here and there's no door here and no door here. So go through here and then that way. Alright. We are Space Marines.
There's a truly, truly awful song.
Oh!
There's a rap made about Space Marines.
I go and lead. This way.
Here, we'll have a little fun over here.
Are you about to play it? Oh gosh.
I hope you all are ready for this.
Reload.
I am war. I am a space marine. I am legionnaires, daughters. I am war. I am a space marine. I am equivalent exchange. I am war. I am a space marine. I am legionnaires, daughters. I am war. I am a space marine. I am Warhammer 40k, Space Marine original. Before hunting served with colonial criminals. Before they were wars, proper cause for the legend. For 1 million of us committing chainsaw massacres. Yeah, for the Tartan Act. But
Okay, enough of that. David, can you share screen with me again?
Oh, did you?
Armor signal
Yeah, 1
identifies
second.
the names as Brother Magon, a dark angel from the earliest days of the Empire.
1 second, guys.
Along with many brothers, he was lost with the ship Caliban's Will. That must be the vessel we have found. It was one of the cruisers sent back to Caliban with Luther during the Age of Heresy, 10,000 years ago. This confirms our suspicions. We must discover the fate of Caliban's Will and that of its crew. Brother Epistolary, use your powers to learn what you can of Magon.
Alright, so a brief update to make a little bit of sense of that. We have been talking to you guys about the Lion, who is the prime mark of the Dark Angels, flaws in judging people. Oh, just a second. I'll come back in just...
This is creepy. Floating. Oh, I'm supposed to be moving. I thought it was a cutscene.
Yeah, no, it's not. So, what I was saying was Lion L. Johnson, the Primarch of the Space Marines of the Dark Angels, their essential gene father, was a terrible judge of character, and he grew up on this world with knights and other things. And his father figure and best friend was a truly, truly remarkable man of the ages, probably the most.
Somewhere aboard the Caliban's will, and within an artifact. It is this prize that brought us here, connected to the omens of future disaster. Shade of the Lion. If the visions of the librarium are true, the chapter faces catastrophe, perhaps extinction. Suspend all current operations. The new priority is to secure the Caliban's will and to secure this artifact.
So, Lion's a terrible judge of character, and has grown up with a father figure and best friend by the name of Luther. And
they are gathering for an attack. Exterminate them before they assemble sufficient strength.
Oh, crap.
You thought you were done killing bugs?
Nope, nope, not that.
Lion's a terrible judge of character, and has grown up with father figure and best friend Luther. Luther is a man of incredible, incredible power and charisma, and is just, would be undoubtedly the most significant and impressive man in existence on the planet of Caliban, and in a huge part of the Imperium, were it not for the fact that he grew up with a Primarch, who are these genetically perfect beings that are, 10, 11 feet tall, smarter, faster, stronger, and better than any human could ever conceivably be. So even though Luther is truly incredible, he still just cannot compare to the deeds of the Lion, but he raises him as his own, teaches him all of these things. And the two of them essentially bring Caliban out of a whole age of terrible beasts that have been hunting and killing the people of the planet for ages. And now, instead, we have a planet that is at peace when the Emperor shows up and teaches Lionel Johnson about the rest of the Imperium and what it is. And so, as you can imagine, Luther, who is unparalleled in terms of abilities and intelligence and everything you can imagine, is always being overshadowed by Lionel Johnson, despite that they are best friends. And there is one point in their history where Luther has become a Space Marine under the control of Lionel Johnson, as we see Copton here trying to dodge las cannons. Try and use that lightning ability, maybe?
Trying.
But, hey, that worked.
Wasn't able to teleport, apparently.
Sorry about that, folks.
You will all die.
But Luther got jealous enough that he figured out there was a plot to try and kill the Lion, and for a little while, he actually was going to let it happen. He had gotten so jealous of living in the shadow of the Lion, and he knew if the Lion died, that he would be given all of the power and all of the esteem and everything that he had deserved this whole time but never gotten, due to the Lion always getting it instead. And he changed his mind. He realized that he was lucky to ever get to serve with someone like the Lion, and that it was his best friend and basically his son, and he couldn't do this to him. But Lion already had trouble understanding who to trust, and after he found this out, he banished Luther back to their home planet while he roamed around the galaxy trying to serve the Emperor and to bring the galaxy back under the control of man. And obviously Luther felt pretty scorned by this, and eventually Luther actually led an uprising back on their home planet with half of the Dark Angel's Legion against the Lion and the Emperor himself, which is why the Dark Angels try and keep it such a secret, is that they don't want anyone to know that half of their chapter, half of their original founding legion, actually turned a traitor against the Emperor. Not to Chaos, just against the Emperor. And so they are incredibly secretive, and their hidden goal in almost everything they do is making sure that the rest of the Imperium does not find out about their shame in their brothers having betrayed the Imperium. So, as Copton tries to go and find this relic of the past, they are so obsessed with finding it, because should it be found by someone else, because it was a vessel that went back with Luther, it is distinctly possible that it could have evidence of their betrayal somewhere therein.